Staple Tor. There's Great Staple Tor.
Morning. What the hell am I doing? Right, if you saw last time's video, or last week's, or the other days, or whatever it is when I put it out, I'm in Dartmoor. As you can see by the tour behind me, no glasses, complete sweat on my face, fog and mist and no sun, we're up for sunrise. Simon was saying, well, what do you think, what do you think, what do you think? I said, yeah, let's go for it. God, bloody hell, it's a walk up that hill, straight out the car park, straight up the hill. So I'm absolutely knackered, cream crackered indeed. But yeah, we're at the top now. We're at Great Staple Tor. Great Staple Tor. You've got Little Staple Tor just down there that we've walked up past. When we started off from the car park, it was actually sort of almost promising to get a bit of light through the gaps in the clouds. There is some gaps up there, but as we were walking, we looked behind us and the actual mist is following us in. Because Plymouth and the sea's just, I don't know, is it 10 miles, 15 miles maybe? So you might have some sea mist coming in over the tour. There's a little bit behind us as well. But that could make for some atmospheric images. At the moment, I'm not feeling overly inspired because I'm knackered. But as soon as I get my breath, and this is the truth, honest, sweat and grime, this is what it takes to get up and take a photograph. But it's 20 past 5 maybe. And yeah, 5:30 it is now. So we're here, sun's due up at 5:45, so it gives us 15 minutes before the sun pops its head up. So I'll set up for something. First time I've been on Great Staple Tor. I've driven past over the years, I've driven past along the road, but don't think I've ever been up here. Scooby-Doo's up there by the looks of it. Definitely looks like Scooby-Doo to me, that does. And yeah, we're here, let's have a look around. Let's see if I can find something that's interesting to take a photograph of. The camera's here, so as soon as I get the camera out, I'm sure I'll see something. So yeah, good morning, welcome to Dartmoor, welcome to Staple Tor, and welcome to a hot and sweaty me. I'll speak to you in a bit. Hello, I'm back again. A little bit more composed with myself now. The mist has come over, but it's quite cool actually. I'm still struggling, I'm still walking around, just taking some pretty basic look at the rocks, take a snapshot. Nothing really, no effort really whatsoever. But there's mist, low-lying mist that's following us around. And just now, it just came through this little valley, just there, right across the bottom. We've just got the Tor, just sticking out the top just a little bit. I think I got a shot, I think I did, I'm not sure. It was a bit of a rush, I walked over, saw it, quickly plonked the camera down, got this big lump of rocks and boulders in front of us, and had the little mist in the background. So I think it works. I've got the wide angle lens on, but I've just moved composition and I like it even as it is. Big foreground rocks which are dominating the image, and then it goes off into the background with a Tor in the background at the top, left hand thirds. Seems to work all right, not too bad. I'm going to take another one while we're stood here talking. Just overexposed it slightly at the moment, so I'm going to back that down, try and balance the histogram. The good thing with the Fuji is you can literally just turn the dial, press the shutter, 2-second timer, and that's it, done. Might work as a 2B one, which would be quite nice. There's not a lot in the sky, but the mist is giving a little bit of atmosphere, so it's not all lost. Simon's not been up here for a sunrise. We encouraged each other to get up, I think, so that's quite handy. And as you can see, the tripod is way above my head, right up there. Really works well in situations like this. And so yesterday or last time on the last video where I had the legs right down in the water, this is the other situation where I want to tower over above the rocks. And the articulated screen, which helps, I can pull that down like that. The articulated screen, I can actually see what I'm doing. And that looks pretty nice over there now, so to see the mist over there, just lingering around in the bottom. So I'm going to move over there, see if I can find a rock in the foreground, some bit of a lead in to take you over there and try and catch that as well. There's not really a lot of air, that's probably why it's lingering. So let's go and see if we can find one over that side. we found another image. Just climbed up on the top now. Simon was up on the top of the rocks, so I thought I'd just have a climb through and walk up round and come and have a look at the view from up here. And it's quite nice up here. It's better up here, I think. The lights, I think we're almost on sunrise, aren't we? Yeah, we're almost on sunrise now, and it's going to be somewhere over there. And we have been misted out, as I've said. But I think, considering it was giving a bit of an on and off sky, the mist is actually quite atmospheric and I quite like it. So it's growing on me at the moment. I like the fact the tours are just peeking out and it's changing all the time. The mist has actually got a bit thicker right in front of us now. This is what I've been looking at. You've got old Scooby-Doo over there in the background, and then you've got this pile of cookies, or whatever you want to call them, sat down here in this lot here. But what I've got is just got this as a leading line. You can see it in the frame as I'm talking to you now. You've got this nice leading line coming through with the grass. You've got this first stack of stones and then the big stack over in the background. Shooting it at a vertical gives this lovely lead right through the image. It works quite well. You've got 3 elements as well, which is quite nice. The big dominant pile of rocks. What I might do, I'm going to put my orange coat on. It's on my bag. I'm going to put my orange coat on and I'm going to run down and stand on the rock, and I'll get Simon to hit the shutter button for me, saves me running in 10 seconds. And that will just give you a bit of a sense of scale to the size, because I think that's what it needs, because these are quite big boulders when you get up close to them. So I'm going to run down and stand on that little plinth just down there and get another little shot of that, and then come back up here. And I want to compose a shot horizontally. I want something horizontal, and from here it might work. I might get something from here using this rock, and I've got the 3 tours. I've got this one, and this one. Or the 3 clusters of boulders, because this is the actual tour because we're on the top. It's strange when you're in different parts of the country how they call, in Wales, a lake is a llyn. You've got tarns in the Lake District, which are small lakes on the top of hills, and you know where I come from, which is all over the place. A hill's a hill, but this is a tor. You know, so you got tours and hills and Monroes and everything. Why do we change all the names of everything? Why is it just a hill and a mountain, rocks and no rocks? But hey ho. Looking behind, actually, look, it's changing again. We've now got some lighter patches above the mist. So if this actually gets forced down, we could be actually into a rather spectacular few moments. Yeah, a few moments of something pretty cool, because it is hugging the hillside. The tour down there is gone completely now. So yeah, if this gets forced down by as the air warms up, then yeah, that might be pretty cool. So yeah, I've taken this image. I enjoy this one at the moment. There's no light on it. It's just a soft, misty image. But it's all right. I'm here, and this is the conditions I've got, so I'm just making the most of them. I'm going to run down there now, get the selfie, and I'll bung the 2 up together. Okay, we're on it again. As you can see, I'm donning my red coat now. Now I've been down and got my little vertical selfie, and a vertical selfie is no good for a thumbnail, is it? So I need to get myself another selfie before I go. Just reminding myself not to step back, because I'm stood on the back of a rock, and if I step back I'm going to end up on my ass at the bottom. Yeah, we moved over now roughly where Simon was stood just a moment ago. I'm just going to take another image because the mist has come in again. Yeah, just roughly where Simon was. He was sort of just about here in front of me. I've moved over just a little bit further. It's quite a nice little composition, to be honest, because it sits on your thirds really, really nicely. This is a classic, it's got to be a classically simple shot, to be honest. You've got this big tall set of boulders there where I was just stood on. That's sitting on your right hand thirds, and you've got your further off bold set of boulders over on your left-hand thirds, top left-hand thirds, and then down here on the bottom you've got this big cluster of fallen over boulders down on your bottom left-hand third. So you've got 3 little images all bang on the third lines. I'll actually bring up the image and I'll put your thirds in just to show you what it looks like, because it's exactly sitting on those lines. It's really quite cool. Settings wise, we're just shooting at f11 this morning, giving a little bit of depth. Oh look, the mist, Simon's just pointing, the mist is coming down a bit behind us here. You can see the skies coming through. But it's changing all the time. It's constantly moving. The mist is just coming through. Sometimes it's sitting low, sometimes it's hugging the hills, sometimes it's a little bit higher. It's quite nice, it's quite calm. As I say, there's no wind, it's just lovely to be up. It was a struggle getting up. Sleeping in the van, obviously. We stopped on a campsite last night. Yes, I know, that's novel for me, isn't it? So we had a shower, so I was clean. Got up this morning and brushed my teeth. Last night, Simon forced me into a few ciders. He also did a barbecue, which was really quite nice of them. So they fed us as well, because they've got a full setup down here. Caravan, awnings, the whole lot, the whole shebang. We turn up in a little caravan with a jet boil. Yee! So yeah, it was dead nice, entertained. We're going out for a meal tonight as well. I know you're not interested in this and you want to see photography. We're going out for a meal and we're going to, it's a Highwayman, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to the Highwayman Inn. Check it out online, Google it. I'll leave a link maybe if I remember below. But the Highwayman Inn, it's supposed to be haunted. We're actually parking the van in their car park tonight, so we're stopping at a haunted place. But what an absolute characteristic place. I'll actually bung up a few images in this video. I'll pop a few up just about there for you, just to show you what the place looks like. But what an absolutely fantastic place. So check it out. It's haunted. It's the most characterful inn in Britain. So yeah, if you're in and around this area, call in, go and get something to eat. Fantastic. Right, let's carry on with photography. Yeah, so thirds. Is this image, enjoy this image, and I'm going to try and talk a little bit less and do a little bit more photography for you. Not so easy for me, though, eh? Okay, I'm on my final shot. Camera set up pretty much basically in the classic position. This is where the classic shot's been taken from. There's a rock just here. This is where Simon said they shoot across all these boulders that are on the ground, and you've got your 2 stacks up in front of you. So that's basically your classic. This is the first time I've been up here, so I might as well shoot the classic. And as we've got all the fogs come in now, and I think it's in to stay for a while, there's not going to be a lot more to see. The light's not come through, the sun didn't make it through the clouds, or over the clouds should I say. So yeah, we're stuck with this, what we've got. So I'm going to make this my final image and I'm going to say goodbye after this. So yeah, basically same as before. We've got the rock on the thirds, on the right hand third, sitting up quite high on the top, and we've got the other set of rocks over on the top left hand thirds, and then we've got all these scattered boulders and rocks and jagged lines and shapes and stuff down here in the foreground. Just pulling your eye across the bottom of the image and across the top, you know, which leads you across the top of the image. Taking all the sky out, sitting the rocks quite high to the frame, because there's no point in having any sky because there isn't any, it's just mist. I've done a couple of images on this one, a couple of focus stacks. I focused down here in the foreground and I focused on the rocks in the distance as well. That's just so I can add that bit of depth if I need to, but shooting at f11 I should be fine. Yep, nearly fell off the rock, so I should be fine. It's given me about 3 seconds, but yeah, f11, ISO 100. I'm going to take another one just because the mist has changed slightly and it's slightly thicker over in the background, which is quite nice, gives a little bit more mood to the image. But yeah, I'm going to call that the final one. I think we're going to head back to the van now, go and get some breakfast. I hear bacon and eggs are on the cards. Ooh, suit you, sir. So yeah, all thanks to the lovely Jo, she's cooking for us. I don't think Simon is anyway.
Oh no, I know.
Oh no, I know what he's saying. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking for another one. Yep, I'm in a different place, different area, Dartmoor it is, and yeah, till next time, ciao for now, get out and use your camera, eh? Bye. I thought I'd just switch on just for another quick 2 minutes. I felt that was a little bit rushed. That was almost like a, yeah, we're done here, thanks very much for watching, bye. No, what I want to say is, I've got a calendar come out. I'm in the process of doing it now, but by the time you see this, it may actually be out and available. Landscape calendar, it's from my, I've picked images from the last 12 months, or I'm hoping that you guys have already picked the images from the last 12 months to use for the calendar. So yeah, please check out the link for that. My website should also be out by the time you watch this. If not, then it's very, 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 very close. So I'll put a link, or even the name of it just there, my website. But if you look for Paul Compton PD Photography, I'm sure you'll find me somewhere around, whether it's Facebook, my website, Instagram, or something along the lines. So yeah, let's do this properly. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget, tell a friend, share the video. I hope you've enjoyed this little tour around the tour. And yeah, we're going to try and find our way back now in this fog. But this really does go to show how easy you can get lost. Because we came up here and we could see where we were going. Now every direction is exactly the same, it's just white. So yeah, thanks for watching. And from Simon there, he's going to say goodbye this time.
Goodbye.
And from me, bye, ciao for now, see you next time, bye bye.